When people hear the word witch, they usually think about fairy tales. They imagine an old woman, a black cat, a broom, magic spells. But in the Balkans, witches were not just story characters. For many centuries, people truly believed that witches were real. They were a part of village life, part of fear, part of religion, part of tradition. In some places, people were afraid to even say the word witch at night. In Balkan folklore, a witch was usually a woman. People believed she had special powers. Some believed she was born with these powers, others believed she learned them. In many villages, a witch was connected to nature, to herbs, to moon, to spirits, to dreams. Not all witches were evil, some were healers. They know how to use plants, they know how to treat sickness, they help women during childbirth, they gave advice, but when something bad happened, people sometimes blamed them. In small village, life was difficult. There was no modern medicine. There were no hospitals. If someone got sick, people looked for help from a woman who knew herbs and natural medicine. That woman could be respected, but if sickness did not stop, people could turn against her. Fear can change respect into suspicion. Sometimes the same woman was seen as both a healer and witch. There were many scary beliefs. Some villagers believed a witch could leave her body at night. They say her spirit could travel. Some believed she could turn into an animal, for example, a black cat and owl. If someone heard a strange sound at night, they said it was witch. If Charlie woke up crying from a nightmare, some family believed a witch had visited. Today we know many night fears can be explained by sleep paralysis or imagination, but a long time ago people did not have science, they had stories. In some parts of the Balkans, people believed witches could steal milk from cows, make crops fail, cause sickness, harm children. If milk suddenly disappeared, they blamed witch. If baby became sick, people sometimes believed someone had cursed the family. These beliefs were not based on proof, they were based on fear and lack of knowledge. Because of fear, people created protection rituals. They used garlic, salts, holy waters, prayers, and special symbols. Some people put garlic near doors, some put salt under the bed, some made the sign of the cross. These rituals made people safe, even if witches were not real. Fear was real. In Western Europe, many women were killed because they were accused of witchcrafts. In the Balkans, there was also witch trials, but the number was smaller compared to Germany or French. Still, some women were punished. Many of these women were simply different. They were widows, healers, poor women who lived alone. Sometimes being different was enough to cause suspicion. Life was hard in the past. People did not understand disease, mental illness, natural disasters, bad weather. When crops failed, someone had to be blamed. When sickness spread, people looked for a reason. Witches became that reason. They were not just monsters, they were answers. The things people could not explain. Witches in Balkan folklore are not just fairy tale characters, they are a part of history. They show us how fear works, they show us how people try to understand what they cannot explain. And maybe when you hear something strange at night, when the wind moves and the house quiet, you will remember that once people believed a witch was outside.